Finally. Okay, it is currently 10:23 December 1st. So I saw this girl on YouTube a little bit ago. Basically, she kind of talked through her last bits of being the day before her birthday, basically. And I want to do something similar because I'm turning 18. So I think that's like a big stepping stone or big milestone, right? Not only that, I just saw that I was admitted to Chicago. To be fair, I'm pretty good academically, so I feel like that wasn't what I was stressing about the most. I think it's just what comes after that is if I'm actually gonna go, or how I'm gonna pay for it, or how am I gonna separate myself from my family and stuff like that. So I think that was what I was mostly scared for. But after I saw my family's reaction to me getting accepted, it's like they're just as supportive and excited for me to go, a lot more than I thought, because I kind of felt like they didn't want me to, so I could like stay or something. I don't know, but anyways, it's a really good feeling. But yeah, a lot of people, when they do these type of videos, they do like 17 things I learned in 17 years and stuff like that, but I feel like I just can't pinpoint that type of things. So I'm gonna read my diary or my journal. I'm gonna read my journal and see what I've thought throughout the year. It's moments like now, especially since I just started a new job today, I think it's moments like right now that I just feel super optimistic and everything just feels like it's gonna go so well. It's like my birthday, you know, like new beginnings, whatever. But in like a week, I'm gonna just have the exact same feeling I had last week when I'm just like super tired. What am I gonna do with my life? And super just stressed about everything that could possibly happen. But it's like, I look back at just this year as 2022 as a whole, and I get like, it's crazy to me how much I just experienced. Like, not a lot of people get to do a lot of things that I was able to do, and that's because I put myself out there. Like, I constantly think that it's like my life has changed so much since I like left student government or stopped doing so much extracurricular stuff. And I wondered why, but it's simply because I put myself out there. This year I traveled. A lot. And not only in just like the year of being 17, but just this year of 2022. I started with LA in January to see ATs. And then in March, I went to San Francisco and I met Laura. And then in May, I went to Chicago and experienced the city for like the first time like that. And then I think after Chicago, oh, but we did go to Bryce Canyon. Can't go wrong with a good old road trip. I love Bryce Canyon. And then I went to Europe, which there I experienced London. Then we went to France, where I experienced Paris. You see what I mean? Like, Paris was a dream. I love Paris. And then we went to Italy. Italy was exhausting. But like, I went to Italy, like I saw the real, what's his name? The fountain, a trio chart. Yikes, that is so embarrassing. I saw the freaking Vatican, which I didn't know anything about the Vatican before I left the country. Oh man, okay. I did so much with friends. I did so much. I laughed so much. I'm surprised I don't have a six-pack by now. With so much friends, with my volleyball friends, with Perla. I got to reunite with Perla. I can definitely say last year she was not in my mind at all. And then I had so much great travel with Melanie. I still talk to Cheska, Haley, made new friends. It's like, yeah, you part with friends, but it's like you don't completely part from them anyways. It's like, I know I can text them and try to hang out with them if I really wanted to. Yeah, I feel like so fulfilled with my social life. School was harder this year. I can just say that it's senior year though so far, so we'll see. 17 was for just a lot of stress too, most definitely. Holy cow. 17 was for new routines. I think that was one of my big ones too. Like, I started driving myself everywhere. Boxing. I started boxing. That was awesome. Holy cow. I had a new job. I loved working at Zaxby's. Amazing. I wanted to go back, to be honest. I mean, I had 3 jobs while being 17. I went to so much K-pop concerts. My first one was freaking 80s, and then my last one was 17. So blessed. Oh wow, so many concerts too. I saw Omar Apollo. Holy cow. I think when I set a lot of new routines, I think that's something that also threw me off a lot, is that I created so many opportunities for myself that it became difficult to choose, which is something that I feel like it's just me personally. I've always done that. I've always wanted to put so much more on my plate than I actually could eat up or handle, right? So I think 18 is going to be for managing. I think I still do this. I still have all these things I want to do and all these ideas and possibilities, but I just hope that in my year of 18 I can finally get just a better picture of what I want to do with my life. Like, I know I want to travel, but I also want to study so I can have a long-term job. So do I want to study or travel first? Do I want to go to the military so I can just have that type of like stability in my life, or do I just love the opposite of stability, which is really what I've wanted? But also my life finally felt like it was getting a routine again, and then this new job has kind of thrown off my whole cycle, because now I can't work out like I was a week ago, or I'm not always gonna go to downtown in a month because my thing's ending. So it's like this inconsistency is really throwing me off, but it's like that's what I like. I like the inconsistency, and I like having a type of change for my day-to-day life. And I think it's just like a dilemma in my whole head, in my whole brain. It's okay, because I'm excited. I'm gonna get a YOLO tattoo, because why not? Why not? You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. Oh my god, I got accepted to Chicago. Like, I might actually go to Chicago now. Oh, this feels too real. Oh, what am I gonna do without my mom or dad? I love having that around. I love it so much. I love having to say goodbye to my dad every morning. I love it. Anyways, yeah, I think I overthought a lot this year, so I'm glad I can have days like this where my thoughts are a little bit more clear. I think that's one of the best feelings too as well. Yeah, I think this year is definitely a scatterbrain year. But that just comes with life, right? But anyways, on to 18. Let's see what I can not necessarily predict, but expect for myself. But then I also saw a video that expectations are not good. And to be fair, I feel like I have always held a lot of expectations, but not even like overly high expectations. It's just like, oh, I expected to go left when I wanted to go right, or needed to go right. And like little things like that. I don't know. But we'll see. In a year, I definitely don't expect to be sitting here, if that's the case. I just know there's a lot of places I went to in between. Whether that's, I think I'm gonna travel a lot more. I did put on my bucket list that I had to travel to 26 countries before I was 26. I have traveled to 3 as of right now. So I think that's a good start. I think that is a really good start. Whether I choose to study abroad or to travel over the summer, I'm gonna explore, meet so much new people. And see, I'm having a really optimistic night. If you would have seen me like 3 nights ago, it wouldn't have been like this. These are the type of thoughts that literally just get me going. As like I'm driving somewhere or doing anything, I feel like I have these thoughts so often. It's just like I have so much stories to hear, so much people to meet, and so much things to experience. Like, I want to go fishing. I've never gone fishing, but I want to do it. I want to go hiking and meet a stranger and then we have a picnic together. Or like I'm stuck on a dirt road in a country I don't even know, and then a car pullovers and helps me over, but they're not going to kill me. Like, they're actually going to help me because good people exist. Because there's so much good people in this world, and that person's going to tell me so much stories of their home country. And then they're going to lead me to a local shop, and then the local shop is going to tell me so much more stories. Oh my god, and that also leads me to another thought that I've been having a lot lately. It's just like, nobody's living a new life. Like, I feel everything that I do in my day-to-day life has been done by someone else, and it's nothing special. People have always been busy. They have always left their house 6 a.m. in the morning and always have gone home around 10 p.m. Like, it's nothing new. Like, I saw a TikTok. This is exactly what kind of put this thought into pieces, but I can't word it right. But it's just like, someone can have this amazing, what they think is an amazing experience with this super random person, random situation, random everything, and they think it's like such a special moment, but then they'll see someone else on TikTok have that exact same moment. So that's what I mean by nobody's living a new life, because we all are kind of experiencing the same thing in different versions. So I think it has its pros and its cons, because a lot of people think they're like special or something like that, but in reality we're kind of not. We're kind of all the same, and that's the thing, we're all the same. And until that clicks with everyone, I think it causes a lot of issues. But anyways, I finally found what I love also in the year of 17. I found out I love urban planning, and no, I don't actually know how much they make, or I don't know how hard it is to be in the career field, but I just know there should be better urban planning, and urban planning has an effect on so much things and affects the lives of so many, so it needs to be better. And I literally love it. I love it so much, and I can talk about it and do research about it for so long. I don't know, maybe I haven't done enough because it's the first thing that I actually haven't boarded myself at all. Film was kind of a flop because I can't write a script, and even if I could, I don't think it's very fun for me. But I do like planning, so maybe I could be a producer one day. I stopped playing the guitar completely. So what other hobbies you got in for us, Abby? Maybe work. Maybe just work and save. I have done better though. My financial situation is probably the same as it was last year though. So considering I've worked a lot since then and I haven't gained much, you know what's okay, because tomorrow I turn 18 and I'm gonna do it. See, this is so funny. I have a top 3 things I want, or my top 5 things, right, I want to do as I turn 18. And first, open a credit card because I'm gonna need some damn money. Second, invest in the stocks, because I don't want to invest in crypto because it's really risky, and don't get me wrong, a lot of people are like, take risk, whatever, especially when it comes to investing. But for me personally, I'm gonna stick at the safer route and invest in stocks. So I want to do that. I need to find the right stocks and how to do it. Eric can help me. 3, I want to donate blood because I no longer need a parent permission form. And 4, get a YOLO tattoo because YOLO. Come on. Sorry, Mom. And yes, I want to get my piercing, and yes, I will get it. Sorry, Mom. But she got to Chicago. Yeah, I guess it's kind of what we wanted to do. Just wanted to see how my brain works and how it still works in a year. You know what I mean? Like, this is crazy. I have so much thoughts, and this isn't like my mouth just can't keep up with my thoughts either. So I'm just very much filtering so much. But yeah, I love my friends. I love Perla. I love Jesus. That sounds weird coming out of my mouth like that. Wow, I really don't have that many friends though. I love Susan, Melanie. I just don't talk to them as much as I used to. I love Annelle, and we're not even that close, and I don't even know how she thinks about me like that, but I love Annelle and I love being around her. I love my family, obviously. You know, I've been like so extra appreciative, I think, especially with Dad being home right now. It's just like so nice. Like, I love my dad. He's so funny, and I love Mommy. I'm sorry, I've been talking back a lot, like a lot, and I'm very kind of upset with her a lot more lately because everything seems to bug her. Everything seems to bug her, and it feels like I'm doing nothing right, but I'm literally just existing. Like, I'm not even doing anything sometimes. It feels like my closet isn't even that messy, and she's like, why don't you ignore that? Why don't you organize that? And I'm like, it is organized, and she gets angry. So that's upsetting. But she thinks I'm living with her permission, but I'm not. That's why I'm gonna get my tattoo and my piercing. But I don't want to do that in spite of her. I just want to do it because it's my life and I want to. And it's like, I don't need her permission, so I'm not gonna ask for her permission. You know what I mean? But like, I respect her, but there's nothing she can. But I love her. I love her, obviously. Everything. I love my sister. She's like barely here though. I feel like I barely even talk to her. But yeah, I love her. Always. My brother. Oh, I love my brother so much. Like, I didn't even realize how much I depend on him in a way. Like, I'm bored, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go play with my brother. Or I learned something and I just pass it on to my friend and they're like, where'd you learn that? Oh, my brother. Yeah, I'm really smart. It's fun talking to him because he has a very realistic and fun perspective of things that I think really helps my dreamy mindset, I guess you can say. My unrealistic, but it's like not unrealistic, you know what I mean? Like, I can get to the things I want to get if I wanted to, but that's also what his realisticness helps me determine. Yeah, I guess that's it. I just wanted to see my brain and my thoughts and everything. Oh my gosh, music. Can we talk about my favorite musics right now though? Romanticas. Luis Miguel, I love you. Always have, always will. Omar Apollo, you were on my top 5 songs. Yeah, every single one. Ivory, amazing. I have finally stopped listening to it though, so I mean, I listened to it like 3 months straight when the album released, and then I re-listened to it when he started to blow up and when I was preparing for that concert because I love him. I got a new bed, so I have a full bed. Life just feels so worth living right now. Like, I want to wake up and see what I'm gonna do tomorrow, and the day after that, one after that. Not to say that like it didn't before, you know, but it definitely just didn't have this excitement. But I also saw a TikTok that was like, being hang out with your friends for the first time in a while and life just seems completely worth living. It's like just a happiness that completely overtakes, and it's just like, yeah, like this I can do. Like, this is why we live. Like, this is like, what else would life be for, you know what I mean? But there's so much suffering in this world, and it's like you can educate yourself, but there's just so much under the surface that is so out of our control, and it pisses me off. It really does. When I was like talking to him sometimes, we would have a discussion. He's like, yeah, but da 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 da. It's like, yes, but there's people suffering about this, and it's like, there's so much issues we need to fix before we can continue to move on. And there's progress obviously being made every single day, but I don't know. That and then that just gets me to a whole other headspace. The World Cup is fun. The World Cup is very, very fun, and you should actually watch more sports, Abby, and educate yourself on sports, because Eric has been testing you on basketball, and that is kind of embarrassing. They can barely name 4 teams after he's told you many more than 4. The whole future lies in uncertainty. Live immediately. It really does. It does lie in uncertainty. But that's the scary part. It really is the scary part. Good people were met. Good people will be met. Good experiences were lived, and good experiences will be lived. So here's to uncertainty. And here's to 18. Life's crazy, man.